Tracy here.
No, you're fine.
You don't have a hand mirror?
If Ed had a hand mirror, I might.
If anybody,
who my engineer was.
If anybody has a hand mirror,
he was wearing all the floor shirts.
Yeah, real shit. Damn, BiBi trying to fucking set you up already for some fucking verbal abuse.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not ruling.
Yeah, hand mirror is nuts.
Not when you got cell phones.
Yeah.
Well, my phone died, that's why.
Oh, so you're irresponsible.
When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesero,
started it here?
out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name.
It's like a bit
Yeah.
When New York niggas was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used
This
to
nigga
get
the goat.
dizzy spells, hear a little
He's
rain,
for sure to go.
the voice
And
of
I'll
an
get
angel
into it
telling
after
me
the
my
fucking
name,
intro goes off. But in the
telling me
meantime,
that
enjoy
one
the
day
bar.
I'll be a great man, transformed with a nigga talk about spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, shitting out chains. I ain't believe it then, nigga, I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking weed on the corners.
Revamp podcast, revamp podcast. We here. Uncool, what's up, Uncool?
Yo.
New host.
Hey!
What's up, BiBi?
Hey, it's your girl,
Yeah.
BiBi. Yeah, I'm good.
Rest in peace, Booby Miles. Rest in peace, Booby Miles. I don't drink the white. White get you hype, brown get you down. I already got enough energy. I don't need no fucking white liquor in my life. Plus, that's the first time that I ate ass, so I never did it again.
You ate ass for the first time?
The first time that I ever ate ass was because of white liquor. It was pizza.
It wasn't the last time,
No, it wasn't.
but the introduction was. He's
yeah.
blaming it on the liquor. He always wanted to do it.
I recreationally eat ass.
He always wanted to do it.
Good. I bet your girl's happy.
Yeah,
Yeah, we like when you eat the ass.
I like to think so.
I would hope so.
Listen, I'm not about to sit here and force a fucking cooling on my chin. This ain't that. What's this, episode 31?
Episode 31.
Episode 31, we just wrapped up a fucking dirty 30, what do you call it? You want to call it a season or something like that?
That's a midlife crisis for some people. I was just talking about that with my friend the other day. I was like, men got like 18, 21, 25, and we skip to 40 most of the time. Women, when they get to 30, is like, oh my God, I'm 30. Like, women start snapping.
Yeah. I'm still
Like,
mad.
we skip 25, go to 40, 50, 65, 75.
Still
on
mad.
average.
Huh?
How long has it been since you've been 30?
Long enough.
6 years.
36.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you. It's all right.
How's that working out for you?
Stressful. Cause once you get past the 35, you're like, damn.
Well, once you're 35, you're 40.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's when reality slaps the shit out you, gives you an uppercut, and then kicks you in the ankle.
I'm really having a midlife crisis right now.
Is that the reason that you got on a Barbie hoodie?
Yeah.
You trying to?
I'm living out my
Relive.
childhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really going back.
That's bad, man.
I know. Next, I'm gonna have like a convertible and a new set of tits. You know, trying to bring
Drop
my
tops
youth
and
back.
tits are good.
Can't even complain.
Yeah, you can't be mad at drop tops and tits. Episode 31. I am your, I guess, primary host now, Will Clinton. To my right, new co-host, second voice, B Mike, whatever the fuck you want to call her. I'm looking at it more so like a reason for y'all niggas to tune in and have something nice to look at, and we can get another perspective on these fucking social issues. But since everybody wants to be politically correct or whatever, we'll just call her the B Mike and co-host. BiBi Madeira, the nigga who you'll never see on camera, Uncool, engineer, all that shit. You mean, what's going on, guys?
Chilling, man.
And
Good.
I'm sorry, where the fuck are my manners? Welcome aboard.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
Welcome.
I'm glad to have you. She has a background of media.
Yes.
What do you call it? It's not media training. Is it media
Experience.
coverage?
Experience.
Media experience. I mean, so I figured, hey man, why not? You know, man.
Makes sense.
So yeah, that's where we are with the whole. You want to call it a rebrand? Is it a rebrand?
Nah, it's not a rebrand.
It's not a rebrand.
Nah,
It's a reboot.
It's not
I
a
was-
rebrand. It's not even a reboot.
I was
It's
kind of chasing the rebrand thing.
It's a refresh. It's not a rebrand yet. We gotta do something. It's probably Probably like June it'll be the rebrand.
I feel like after the 18th, it might be a rebrand.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we're gonna do the photo shoot or whatever.
Yeah,
we're gonna
that's
have
what I'm
like
saying.
these legit ass pictures and graphics and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Gonna
when the
be more
rebrand
well
start.
balanced and shit like that. Maybe
Just the rollout. There you go.
a rollout. There you go.
It's a rollout.
We usually congregate every Sundays or whatever, so I can't really, even if you want to express it, but I always ask everybody how their week was because I talked to them the week before because we were here. How was everybody's week, man? What's going on with you, Ed?
Everything good, really. I've been helping my one of my best friends. Well, my best friend.
You what?
He was moving. So
Okay.
I've been doing that a couple times this week. That process is pretty much done, so I'm glad about that.
I feel like
I'm getting too old to be lifting
yo,
heavy shit.
Fam, helping people move is hands down some of the worst shit that you can do.
Yeah,
I would much rather spend some money and hire movers.
that's what he was saying too.
Yeah, it's bad.
But that's
Just-
expensive. Depending on how much shit you got.
Yeah,
You could, just take the valuables and put them to the side.
I hate
and
the packing.
I hate
what
the unpacking.
That's what the movers are for.
I hate the unpacking.
I don't mind unpacking.
I hate the unpacking because sometimes I
Wait,
don't.
they pack it too?
Movers pack.
Yeah, some movers pack, and you'll pack like if you want to do your valuables and maybe
See,
your clothes.
I don't even know if I like people touching my stuff.
You're the type of person like just take the couch and refrigerator.
Yeah.
I got everything else.
Yeah.
Like I pack it and tape it, so if
Sounds
if
like
it's
a wife.
open,
She's a wife.
yeah. If you open
Don't
it,
touch my things.
I'm gonna say you stole it. You know, I'm gonna tape it up. Nah, this tape don't look right.
Disclaimer for the creep ass fucking audience that we have.
It doesn't matter.
BB is married.
It doesn't matter.
They're not gonna care. I know, but you
They
mean
like it more.
Man, yeah, it never matters. That's responsibility.
That's fucking funny that you mentioned that. That they like it more.
Yeah, they do. Because they feel
How
like...
is that? Do you get like a shitload of DMs like, yo, fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck that you married. I'm trying to see what's up with you.
I mean, not like that.
I mean,
But-
like in the
Yes.
They hit the same
Really?
corny line.
Even
What?
young
The
dudes.
same shit where you like, I'm
You can't have friends?
Yeah, shit like that.
You
They
can't
hit
have
the same
friends.
corny lines.
is it
Or
corny?
they hit you with the I'm married too, so
That's what I was just going to
that's
say.
that's
They,
the real one.
Yep.
That's
And
the
then
How
I'd
do you
be
know,
like...
Ed?
No, that's just the real line.
Mm.
I wouldn't use that. That shit corny. I can't use that line. It works for. I think it works like if a guy was married and a woman hit on him and she told him that and he was into it. I think it would work better that way. But when guys say it, just make it seem like so you
Ew.
really like if a female is most of the time and she's willing to cheat on her husband is more emotional most of the time. So if you make it sound like it's only sexual.
Yes.
No, seriously. If you make
It's
it seem
true.
like it's
No,
only
but
sexual,
BB jumped straight into the.
it's the truth.
It's the truth.
Because if you make it seem like it's only sexual, they might be turned off. Like, I ain't really here for that. You know what I'm saying? But if you make it seem like, damn, all right, I understand you married, but like, and then they'll skip past and they try to get to know you to see if you
I
have
feel like that's dangerous.
problems. Emotional cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it
the
is.
most dangerous kind, which is why guys
That's
go crazy.
dangerous.
Guys, you could cheat on your fucking spouse 1,000 times. She cheated on you one time, you go. That's why guys go crazy more, and they will more likely be willing to leave you before a female because it's emotional. You like you put more time in. Like you're taking my time. It ain't just like I had 15 minutes going past the crib and hit and kept it moving. It's like y'all was on lunch dates and this
Y'all
that, and
was
the third. I could
talking.
know, you know it's
That's the
kids,
thing?
shit like that. And then you
Yeah.
start snapping.
That's the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had 15 minutes.
I had
was
15
going
minutes
past
on my
the-
route.
I hit real quick and
That's how I
I
get.
went
Hit
home.
it and split it.
Listen,
I mean, yeah, I get the whole hitting the split it thing. Don't get me wrong, but goddamn, the way Ed just made it seem.
it gotta be like that. You gotta make it like that. So
When
the
you're
emotional
married.
part- yeah. So
Okay.
the emotional
Alright,
part
alright,
doesn't kick in. It's like, all right, you already knew who this was. I was passing by and keep it moving.
Cool.
That's life.
That's
I'm not telling you from perspective. I'm just telling
very
you from
insightful.
universal knowledge.
Hey,
A
man,
lot.
listen,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not here to bury
I
or
read a
judge
lot.
anybody.
I read a lot.
I spent years on years on years as a side nigga, so trust me, I know how these.
How'd that work for you?
Being a side nigga, no, it's lit.
Be-
honestly,
At the time, it was lit, but when you grow up, and then you like, damn, I remember what these bitches did to their husbands. It makes it
Yeah.
real hard for you to fucking
look,
Trust
at, look at your own spouse a certain way.
yeah, that shit is a big fucking roadblock. But I got over it. Reason for the
Did she emotionally cheat with you or was just a fuck?
Probably both. Depends on how long you're there.
this is why we got BB. She stumped me.
So was it the
Um,
same chick for the many years or
Nah,
different
there,
ones?
There was quite a few.
Oh damn.
Oh, that's different. You're talking about like you met some chick in the club type situation.
Yeah.
not literally, but like
I was about to say, I
like
was
yeah, like
like
a
club
you know,
boy.
like a passerby type of, and she just ended up being in a relationship versus they was seeking
No,
something
no, no.
and then kept you around
no,
for a
no,
long
no,
time.
no, nigga. I'm talking about married.
No, I know what you're talking about. That's what I mean. But they
alright.
that's what I mean. But they're seeking something and they keep
Yeah.
you around. That same person keeps you around.
Yeah, like
for-
don't get me wrong. I had my purpose. You mean like
Right.
she was like, listen, this is what you here for. You
Right.
mean, and that's why it sickens
fucks you,
me.
yeah,
It
'cause it's
sickens
like,
me
they
because
told
I'm
you.
like, yo, this bitch really got that off.
Yeah,
you mean like
and you was cool
how?
with it. And you was cool because you was cool with it.
Yeah, I ain't give a fuck.
That's
you
what I'm
mean,
saying.
but still,
It's so much easier for a guy to be side dudes than females to be.
Now, what
on
was
the
your
side.
purpose?
to
to
drop
fuck
dick
her?
and leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
drop
so
dick
she
and leave.
wasn't emotionally cheating then.
I feel like when you married, you can't emotionally cheat.
That's where the most cheating happens.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
That's a fact. Like this is like literally documented that. in
It's on
marriages-
Google.
Don't
Google it.
He
She obviously hasn't watched the fucking podcast.
don't mention Google. He's
Oh,
he's
he
not a
hates it.
Google fan.
Google is based on clicks and averages. There's a lot of false shit on Google.
I'm sorry,
there's
I-
a lot of
I
truth.
said
Nah,
this
it's a
wrong
lot. It's
thing.
okay. I'm with you. No, you didn't.
No,
It's only him.
Ed just likes arguing
Yeah,
with me. Fuck him.
No, I got him one time. Like recently, we just
did,
had
he
something,
did, he
and
did,
it was
he
like
did.
it was something that was information. It was like it was on Google, and everybody was like, "I just Google that shit," and I was like, see, see? It was like a
Yeah,
post,
but
and I
people
tagged
are
him.
dumb
in
though.
that
People are dumb.
So, so
They are.
were all the cheat with the married women
Uh.
emotional or just sexual?
There was one who got attached.
Okay. So when they approach you, do you guys make like a pact to like not get emotionally attached?
No. And even if they did,
never-
that
that's a-
shit
that's a
never
lie.
works.
If you try to make that
never
pack,
works.
it's a lie. What happens is
See what happens. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Ed.
What happens is like you're supposed to go into it with no. It's supposed to be only sexual when you go into it. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the person on the side who knows of the other person. Then it's like, all right, if I want anything else out of this,
That's how I got into like 80% of my relationships.
It's like I'm tripping.
I dropped dick, and they was like, "No, you ain't going
You ain't
nowhere,
going
fam."
Oh,
That's law.
you got the dangerous D.
That's law. That's how it happens.
I don't
It's
know
the
that.
worst kind.
Is that
I'm
what they
married.
tell you?
I'm married now. That's literally how it
I'm
happened.
damn near married. I'm in my longest relationship ever.
Yeah.
How many years?
3.
That's how my marriage came just like that.
I've been married. I've been with my husband almost 18 years.
It's a long time.
That sucks.
Married almost 10.
That sucks.
That's lit.
Sucks.
That's lit. That's
That
life.
sucks.
She living. That's life.
I mean, yeah.
You
Every
gonna be saying the
you
same
mean,
thing if you got another 15, but you
Every
gonna be-
everybody, man. Listen. I'm telling you right now. If I make it to 15 years with Alicia, I'm gonna probably be a fucking vegetable or some shit like that. She's probably gonna like slowly but surely poison me so that I can't do anything.
He ain't
Yeah.
asking for dinner no more. That's cool. I mean, I had some Chipotle. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm alright.
we'll order in the night, babe. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's all right. Babe, I got 2 KFC bowls. I'm on my way. Don't worry.
Famous bowls, man. Those
Shit
fucking
be hit.
famous bowls.
Them shits be hit.
Baby,
Oh, yes.
have you ever had a famous bowl?
Yes.
Oh my god. I told Ed the other day, at least 4 times a week for me.
What?
That's my go.
That's excessive.
That's my go-to at lunchtime
Nah, I
at
feel
work.
you.
At work,
I get tired of eating the same food.
I am a creature of habit.
Nah,
that's
yeah, something
that's
really good.
that's,
I'm not
that's why
gonna
I'm so committed to everything that I do. I am the biggest creature of habit that you will ever come across. I do the same shit every day.
My husband's the same way. I think men tend to be
Shout
that
out
way.
to him because he fucking managed to stay married 10 years. I feel like being a creature of habit is the key to that shit. These motherfucking sporadic people and people who do shit off impulse, they be the detriment of a fucking personal relationship. Because you just get hit with curveballs and shit all the time. You don't know how to take it, so you get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, you gotta plan shit sometimes.
Well, that's
lot.
the thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's not always easy being married for so long. You go through your ups and downs, just like any relationship. But I think people nowadays are so quick to end things instead of working them out.
Because everything's microwave. This is the era. It's the microwave.
You
era.
need that instant gratification.
My girl gonna slap me upside the head.
You better not.
As soon as I said she gonna slap me upside the
Yeah.
head. As soon as that part is finished, and she just said they're so quick to enter. She was like, "Pussy told you."
Told you. Yeah.
You're like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to have BiBi on this show.
Nah, man. Listen, I'm here for it.
Nah, always here for it. That's why. That's
Yeah.
why I was talking about like even with like relationship stuff. Even with like the stuff that's going on or allegedly going on with like Joe and Sin. I'm like, Well, one, I don't know because he did. I take his word more than I would take her word. You know.
Fuck Sin.
Oh,
No. By that I mean that Joe hasn't said anything about the relationship.
Nigga,
Her social media.
Did you listen to the last podcast?
I heard his little hint. I heard his little hint. But what I'm saying
They
is
broke
that,
up, nigga.
Yeah, I heard his little. He said the little. It doesn't have anything to do with what's going on with me personally. I was like, oh, there we go. But her social media account reflects what people are alleging when his is exactly the same. So
Yeah,
he
a
might,
real nigga.
Yeah, he might be more like me where I'm like,
he a real nigga,
I don't
he's
really
sturdy.
allow social media into my relationship. I don't even post about like my spouse and my kids and stuff that often because trying to be in the entertainment field, I want to protect that as much as I can.
Yeah.
Sometimes the person
Yeah.
you with, like me and my wife, struggle with that in the beginning because she thought it was just like on some like you don't want other bitches. And I'm like, no, listen. Then you go on like you watch Love and Hip Hop. You see this. You should have more insight on this than me because you watch this stuff and you see how
Yeah.
one post or one bad party picture or something like that. Or I don't want to keep having to defend like you. You know what I'm saying in the public space, or I don't want nobody talking about my kids and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take me out so far left of what I'm trying to do and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense.
So you feel like social media was the biggest thing for their breakup?
No.
I do.
I think that
I do.
possibly because of Love and Hip Hop type, that's like one big social media. But I mean, as far as the reports of their relationship, by her being so in love, so to speak, and posting them all the time and having them all on her page, as soon as you're mad or y'all break up, whatever the case may be, you remove all
It's
that
a clear
content.
indication
That's
of
what
a
I'm saying.
breakup.
So, and
You shouldn't do that.
Right. So, like I was telling you earlier, I'm a huge shit starter on social media. Like I love topics like these. And I like one time I was having a conversation saying like, I know I jumped on somebody else's post and they were talking about if a man doesn't want to post his female on his social media account, he's either cheating, blah blah shit like that, or he got other bitches,
Or
this,
trying
that, and the
to
third.
keep,
Right. And I was
his
like,
other bitches happy.
yeah, and I was
or
like,
some
no.
shit like that.
I said, so how about this? If I post all the good things and we're going on trips, we're having fun, the first time we have an argument now because all of these people are following our relationship in our life because people get involved.
They do.
Do I now get to say, damn, yo, I just had this argument with my girl. What do you guys think if? And now I get to ask the public because our relationship has been public.
Publicized.
But now it's like, why the fuck you got all these people in our business? And I'll be like, you the one who wanted me to post your picture because if I didn't, I'm cheating. But now I have a problem. I don't have a therapy. Like, this is my therapy. If I'm asking public opinion, if 99 people out of 100 say I was wrong, then I'm like, damn, maybe I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
But you might not have been wrong.
But what I'm saying is, it's always like the law of averages and the numbers. You feel like maybe I am wrong about this one situation. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like 99 women and it just like you feel like women just gonna be mad about this certain situation and you want like a male's perspective, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like this didn't happen. I end up saying this to her. Do you think that's fucked up?
Yeah.
And you'll get your public response, but then that also leads into your girl possibly being like, yo, why the fuck is you putting all our business? And you're like, yo, 2 weeks ago we was arguing because I didn't want to share pictures from our anniversary, and now you want.
That's kind of
You know
nuts.
what I'm saying?
That's kind of nuts.
No, but what I'm saying is, if I never do it,
Oh,
then-
yeah.
If I never do it, I won't do either.
Yeah.
But if
Well,
you want me to do one,
about
I have
the-
to now do both because of the times that we're in.
I'm not rolling.
And have to, I mean by to the standards of public perception.
Yeah.
Like if Joe and Sin just break up and nothing, and she didn't take the pictures down and left them forever, we wouldn't have known. We wouldn't even be talking about it.
And it would have been a way higher chance of them working it out behind
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
about her
Yeah.
removing everything and posting pictures about her singing and breakup songs, like you know what I'm saying, and
That
kind of
lemonade
blaming
shit
him.
in his car.
Right.
Shut up, bitch.
So it's one of those type of situations where the public is so much into your relationship.
Fuck Sin
And
Santana,
Sin,
nigga.
but she makes her money from that. Like
Fuck
her
her.
image is her profit. So she has to do it.
Fuck Sin Santana,
And that's
nigga.
the thing. Yeah. So
Joe,
it's
I
like,
love you. If you get back with her, my fault, but fuck that bitch, dog.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
I do say I don't personally like to post my husband a lot on my social media or us together.
I've seen your husband.
Yeah.
On your social
a
media.
lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah. It's not excessive. I hate people like that.
And that, like, showing pictures of me and him kissing or out to eat
Yeah.
or anything like that, because I think it's personal. And I
Yeah.
think, and people are always like, is she with her husband? Is she not? And I don't, they can wonder all they want.
That's my point. That's where I am. Like
Yeah.
every now and then, like we'll have like a family event and I'll have pictures and my wife and my kids will be in it. But I also delete stuff off of my Instagram frequently because I try to keep my post low. So I'll remove a lot of that old stuff, and then you get the questions. And I'm like, oh
See,
nah, I'm
my
just cleaning up my page, and that was 6 months ago. There's no need for it to be there anymore.
my thing is the nature of your existence on social media. Joe Budden has always been an emotional nigga, and Sin Santana has always been the
A vixen.
yeah. That will never work. As far as the social media engagement goes with them two, it's always gonna clash because
I think he doesn't care as much about. He doesn't care about social perception as much as.
yeah,
Does.
well
That's
we
the-
know that Joe don't
yeah.
give a fuck. But I was making a reference as to me and my situation because the shit that I post with me and me and my woman, it's always funny shit. You know what I mean like conversations
accurate.
that we have. You know what I
Yeah.
mean screenshots and shit because I'm a dick. But she has her moments where she can be fucking hilarious herself. Like earlier this morning, the fucking conversation that I
Yeah.
posted on Facebook. That shit is funny as shit to me. But I don't post anything about my woman or my relationship to the point that if we break up, I have to delete it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there will be no kissing pictures. There will be no
I've never deleted. If you go through my history, if I ever have any pictures, even like early on, if being in a relationship with someone before I was married, it's probably still in my history. I'm not a fan of
I didn't
on
even
Facebook.
Know, I didn't
Instagram,
even,
I
I didn't
delete,
even
but-
know that history was a thing.
Yeah.
I thought once you
Yeah.
delete it, it's gone.
No. I'm talking about on Facebook. Like you know, Facebook.
I never delete
it's been around
anything
for-
on
Oh, your
Facebook.
memories, your
Yeah,
memories, your
all
memories,
that shit.
memories.
I've never
Okay,
really
memories.
deleted.
All right.
I've never deleted any pictures off of Facebook. Ever. So it has like the first picture I ever posted
Yes,
up
and
until now.
we
You know what I'm
know.
saying? They've seen it.
We know.
So all of that stuff is still there. I've even had
that fucking shower picture, man.
all that.
Oh my
I got
god.
everything. I got everything. So I've even had conversations with my wife about it. Like, yo, delete that picture. I'm like, yo, it's not that deep. Like, no, it's not. It's not that serious for me to have to go
That's just
back
funny
and
as shit.
delete something that's super history because I'm not thinking about it. Stuff like that. And then I'm like, why are you even that far back in pictures like that? So,
Yeah, no, that's
all
creepy.
that stuff. So
Is
So,
it?
what,
Yeah.
for somebody when somebody goes all the way back in my pictures and start liking them,
yeah.
it's
It's
weird.
called getting the whole facts.
No. So but imagine. So say you were the person that was posting like your relationships prior to your girl that you got down, right?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pictures.
That's what I'm saying. You
Okay,
posting
all
pictures
right.
and pictures
Okay.
of your relationship you were in before your girl, and y'all get together, and she goes back in your history. Say y'all been together 3 years. She goes back 8 years, and a picture you posted with your girl from 8 years ago. She's like, yo, delete that picture, man.
Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Why? Why are you back 8 years? Maybe I probably only known you for 4. So are you back 8 years? For 1 and 2, why is that an issue? Because
I've known my girl 7, but I've only been
That's
with her for
history.
3.
You know what I'm saying? So what you go back 15 years and be like, delete your
I
picture
didn't have
from your-
Facebook
I'm
15
just saying,
years ago.
like, that's a big
I don't know.
argument in a lot of relationships.
feel like-
Because, why
I-
can't you delete all
I
the
feel
old
like
pictures?
I've
I'm
been.
it
I
don't
feel like
matter.
I've been with my girl this whole time because she might be the only fucking person who has the right to judge me based on my past.
So back
She
to
been
the whole
around.
facts. Back
Yeah.
to the whole facts.
What's up?
Is that an important thing to you?
For sure.
It
For
is.
sure. I don't give a fuck how much you changed your life. Don't change it with me. If you was a
Because
whore,
you was once a hoe, you always a hoe.
for sure.
That's how you believe.
Well, it's,
What about you?
for females, it's different, and I'm more than fucking open to going into why.
I think that the where is important. Like, where were you a hoe? That's important. Like, if you move here from Cali and you in Philly now, I might not care as much, but I do kind of want to know about your dark past. Not to the sense of, I want to know what you into. Because you could be into some shit sexually that I might never be into, and it's not going to work. Because one day you're going to ask for it, and I'm like,
Because she's gonna desire that.
yeah,
at
and I'm
one
going to be
point.
like, nah, you into trains
Yeah,
and shit. Like,
you got-
nah. You know, like, I ain't into that. It's shit like
Yo,
that. You
that's
know what I'm saying?
crazy. I had a fucking ex who said that before she died, she wants to have sex with a tranny.
Nah,
What?
that's sick.
Oh, you said trains.
I said trains.
I thought
still,
you said
but that's
trains.
sick still.
Yeah, she said, yo, before I die, I want to
So
fuck a
you're
tranny.
opposed to the train?
If you ever had a train ran on you, I will never take you serious.
It's like
Ever.
It's like
Ever.
you would have to be a paid porn star. It's the only way I'll accept it.
What?
That's the only way I will accept it because
Yeah.
it's a job and it's something that's like all right, that's what you did for work. It's like a stripper
No,
or something.
that
You know,
means
it's
that,
not
that means it's
exactly like-
documentation of your bitch getting the train ran
Yeah,
over.
but what
Fuck
I'm
all
saying-
that. I'm
but what-
out of there.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm
that
cool.
She
At
got
least-
receipts.
yeah, at least it was
Yeah.
kind of like
No,
a bigger purpose than just like
Uh-huh.
I knew
a bigger
a couple
purpose.
of the. I fucked the weed man and all his homies for £1, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shut your bitch ass up, man. Look, you see, I paused. I paused.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'd rather you be a porn star than fucking for £1 of weed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of situation.
Because at least you're doing it for
like
bigger money.
That was your business.
That was
like,
your business,
Like,
yeah.
like
A whore I'm not cool with, but a prostitute I'm fine. Get
She
the
was-
fuck
she
out of
was
here.
just-
illegal
If
sex
you
work.
had,
She was just
if you
managing
had a
it,
fucking
right.
train
She
ran
managing.
on you, get the fuck away
Manage
from me.
it.
So what do you consider like whole facts that are beyond your like how many people like
You
what?
cannot have fucked anybody that I know
Mm-hmm.
or am cool with. You cannot have more bodies than years of life. And
More bodies than years of life.
yes,
As a female.
when I met you.
Well, there shouldn't be anything after that. Unless
That's what
y'all-
I'm saying.
Unless y'all doing it together.
Because you got to remember, you couldn't meet a female who's a lot who's a lot older than you. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you not cool with a bitch who got 20 bodies, but you meet a 40-year-old and she got 25, now if you meet
If you're
somebody
40 with 50 bodies, I don't think that's bad. You're talking like that's an average of 2 or 3 people a year. That's not a lot of people. You might have to change your numbers.
nope,
That's a lot for me.
nope,
But you're married.
I know. But
Yeah,
I'm
saying,
just
but-
like
and
what?
you're a long time married.
Yeah, long time out. But three different bodies in 12 months I can't say that's a lot. That's
Fam,
crazy.
For women?
For women, for anybody, for anybody.
I'm going on 30. I don't think that if I'm dating somebody in my fucking age bracket that they should have more bodies than numbers of years they've been on this earth.
Do you have 30 bodies?
We not talking about the men. That's how they.
But that's
they
what I'm
flipped
saying.
it.
And that's why
Double
I said
standard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's why I said that it was. You mean
Like
it's different?
Like I would
because
assume you have 30
you
bodies
lose
between
value
20
as a
and
woman
now.
every time somebody stick their dick in you and don't stay around. If you got 12 bodies and you're 40, that means that a lot of those fucking bodies stuck around. If you got 12 bodies and you're 22, that means it's dick to 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 dick.
Or you
because
was living your best life since 13. Shit like that happened. That's
don't
one
give
a year.
fuck
That's
about
like
you
one a
living your
year.
best life. You living your best life is gonna cause you to live your worst life without me, cause I ain't beat for it. You can go to fuck head with all
So
that.
your number is 1 per year since 18.
Considering they started at 18.
Considering they started at 18
Yes.
or 2, because he's saying like if you got more, so
Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
That's
It
low.
is. You
'Cause
said what?
That's low.
It's low?
Yeah.
Well, me as a woman, I wouldn't like to have sex with multiple men in a year.
Men's.
Men's, I said men's, men.
I don't like
year.
men's no more. I'm cool. If
I'm just trying to play the fair game here. That's all.
Yeah, you
I
be devil's
understand it.
I know you.
I
devil's
understand
advocate.
it. I understand.
This nigga is King Supreme
Yeah.
Devil's Advocate.
I completely understand your logic, but I go back to thinking like maybe she was like maybe they went to college and did 4 years. That lifestyle's different.
That's why.
Maybe
that's
you started
why
fucking
I'm not,
at 12.
That's
That
why I'm not
lifestyle's
trying to be
different.
35,
You know what I'm saying?
jumping in the fucking dating scene. Them bitches gonna be used up already.
That's what I'm
cool.
saying. And things changed, and the era we're in now is definitely
It's
microwave.
definitely different.
And we live in a society
Yeah.
where a lot of people are like,
Being
I
a
need to
whore,
see,
being
I need
a
to see
whore
what
is
the dick
cool.
like before we even be in a relationship.
Being a whore is cool.
You know what I'm saying? So we
That's
might be
nasty.
dating and it's
That's nasty.
trash, and then I don't want to be with you for 15 years and then the sex is whack the whole time because then we just arguing about you not stepping your game up or I'm not stepping my game up. I don't want to be here anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then you just cheating the whole time. So what's the point? I'm still gonna have more bodies because I'm cheating. So
Yeah,
what-
fuck
there's
all
no-
that. We
it's
going
like,
on-
either way, I'm getting my bodies in.
We going on damn near a half hour talking about fucking females and all that
And you
shit.
touch one topic, huh?
Yeah,
We gotta
Just-
get on it.
just cause,
All right, guys.
just
Episode
'cause we got a
30.
female
Episode
here-
31.
just because we got a female here don't mean that it's gonna be that type of fucking podcast. It's
Episode
not
31.
it. This
Back to
ain't
the beginning.
that.
This is the intro right here, y'all.
We
This is a real
gon-
intro.
We did go into Sin and Joe.
Yeah. True. Cool.
Got a little media in there.
All right, so I guess I'll stay on the same playing field.
Okay.
So
The,
actually, we can move on to the Nipsey because Lauren London was a little bit more private with her relationship with Nipsey.
No, she wasn't.
Yes,
She was
It wasn't as.
publicized.
It wasn't as publicized like how
With Lauren London and Nipsey?
Sin uses her platform.
Oh, all right. Well,
Lauren London's more just like I'm so
Lauren-
in love.
Lauren
you know
doesn't
what I'm saying?
have
and
to.
keep it moving. And
She doesn't have to.
and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I always felt like Sin was, trash. But she's easy on the eye. She's a very good looking woman. But the reason that I like their relationship is because I know Joe's history.
Right.
And I respected the fact that Sin had Joe chilling, because Joe was a wild nigga. That's why I am with my girl the way that I am, because I was a wild nigga and she be having me chilling. I respect that. But if shit goes south and you completely go the fucking other direction, that means that none of that shit was genuine. I don't give a fuck what happened. Whatever happened couldn't have been that bad that you hurt like that to take these routes. This bitch is in his car singing Lemonade songs and throwing shots. Bitch, relax.
She's also young.
I'm just she's super young compared to him.
She's my girlfriend's age.
I am fearful of.
But I'm not Joe's age, so.
Yeah, I'm fearful, not like for them in that sense, that it could all be a media stunt, because I never know what's going on with Love and Hip Hop, and being as they were just on it, it could be like the erectile dysfunction storyline is whack. We're not gonna bring that to the next season. We need something bigger.
It wasn't erectile dysfunction.
I know, but I'm saying like that was the running joke. The running joke was.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
all
That
right,
was the
all
running
right,
joke.
all
But
right.
now it's like we need something a little more juicier. You know what I'm saying? That's my fear. Now it could just be a real breakup, and it is what it is.
Didn't one of those platforms call him Joe with the geriatric peen?
Yeah. He fucking was killing me. He's like Joe dealing with all of his geriatric issues of the last season of Love and Hip Hop. I was like,
Joe, I love you, Joe, but that shit is funny. Fuck
like,
out of here. That shit funny.
But that's my
as
only
shit.
fear. My only fear is like I'll get wrapped up in it,
Geriatric
and then it
peen.
ends up being like fake for Love and Hip Hop.
Publicity.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
BB, if you don't mind me asking, is your husband older than you, same
Yes.
age, or younger than you?
He's older.
Considerably older?
7 years.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not that bad.
It
They
might
didn't
be.
get her a long time though. Yeah,
It might be.
she was like 12. Nah, just like,
I was
just kidding.
19.
Just kidding.
No,
Just
no,
kidding.
He's joking.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Don't hit fucking Benson and Stabler on Madison Street in the criminal justice system. We not doing that. Yeah, fuck all that. Best of luck to Joe Budden. I can give a fuck about Sin. He seems to be doing fine because his fucking live podcast was lit the other night in Tampa, and he in no way, shape, or form seemed affected by any of that shit.
I think he's just a professional.
Cool, that's fine.
Because we know Joe. I'm pretty
Exactly,
sure
we know Joe, so
Yeah.
that means that if he seems to be okay, he's okay.
It probably
Because
wasn't. Like I think it's like
Before he
Yeah.
he projected that, nigga, I'm not okay. I'm venting.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think
I'm hoping to God that we get another Mood Music
yeah,
album.
I feel like it's not his fault. Whatever happened, it can't, like he's so cool about him
There's-
not bringing it up.
There's
It's like
no
it
way.
really wasn't
There's
his fault.
no way that
Like,
whatever happened is
it was
Joe's
like
fault.
on him. It could have been.
There's no way.
I feel like it's just an over dramatic situation where she felt one way and he didn't agree, and she was like, "I can't do this" type shit. If it's a real breakup, based on what I'm seeing,
It's a real breakup. Them niggas broke up. Even if they get back together, I'm not about to sit here and make that shit seem like no publicity stunt. Them niggas broke up. Anyway, fuck all that. Coachella herpes.
Oh, I heard the highest they had.
what was it? 250 cases or 500? Was it 250?
250.
250.
250 cases of
In
herpes.
one weekend?
That's disgusting.
But who the fuck goes to Coachella to have sex, yo? It's a whole bunch of fucking psychedelics and,
No, that's
music.
that's like Woodstock.
I was just
I
gonna
know.
say,
Like, aren't we
And
past
they
that?
canceled Woodstock too, by the way, for music.
I know,
for
yeah.
measles
They
outbreak,
canceled
but
that shit, but fuck Woodstock. I mean, it had its run. It's not historic anymore.
it is for certain people.
Yeah, it
it's,
is.
it's gotten pretty watered down. What are you gonna do? Go fucking watch Steven Tyler yelp for fucking 6.5
Nah,
hours?
they just changed the acts just get newer. Same theme, like it's still rock and roll.
I'm not rolling. The rock and roll game has been declining ever since Aerosmith. No, not Aerosmith.
No, it was ever since
I'll say
they started splitting the genre.
The last great rock and roll talent that we had might have been Red Hot Chili Peppers and Metallica. That was late 90s.
They old.
I mean, we're talking 20 years here.
It's music.
The rock and roll game has been
Music
trash.
changed.
They've relied on old rock and roll music to keep the genre alive.
Well, that's because everything else is either alternative rock or indie rock or pop rock or goth rock. It's not really a real rock and roll
Rock.
band.
Yeah. Like
It's a whole
heavy
bunch of-
metal
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
no,
thing.
it's not a lot of heavy metal.
No. Don't you fucking dare make heavy metal a part of rock and roll. Heavy
It's
metal
like-
is different.
It's
But
different.
it's part of rock and roll. It's one of the earlier.
No, but it's considerably different. I am
No, it
not
is. It is.
Yeah,
like
is.
considerably different. I'm
Yeah.
not mentioning those two in the same. No.
But
You
con-
have to. It's under. It's rock
Why
and
the
roll.
fuck-
It's rock and roll. Then all of that other stuff is under. It's like
But-
heavy metal, scream
Scream
rock,
rock.
goth rock, emo rock,
Nah.
pop rock, alternative rock, indie rock.
Heavy,
all of that falls under that.
heavy metal has a completely different fucking crowd. Heavy metal is for
It
sure,
does.
and it's heavy metal and EDM. You can't put
EDM
those.
is different though.
You
That's
can't put those in
completely
rock and
different.
roll.
Yeah, nah. EDM is. It's its
I don't
own
feel like you
genre.
can put heavy metal with rock and roll either.
It's in there.
I'm not rolling.
Wait, I could be wrong. I don't know. I
Nah,
thought it was
it's
the
called
same.
heavy metal rock and roll.
Oh,
How
That's
did
really what it's called.
everybody at Coachella catch herpes?
My theory is that whatever.
Like
I
they don't
think
even have seats. Where
I
did you
feel like
go to
somebody
jump
like-
with some yams?
I feel
The-
like some.
the
I feel
porta
like somebody-
potties?
That porta potties. Don't sit your ass on a porta potty or somebody like.
You can catch herpes like that for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the
Bacteria?
on your skin. You can just like from kiss. If somebody has an outbreak and they kiss you, you can catch herpes that way.
That's nuts.
That's
If
simple.
you use the razor.
Yeah. So if it's on their
We just
you know,
sharing
genitalia.
razors out here.
Girls just be razor. I
They
don't
do?
know. I don't know. But what
it's
if you
only one
use?
female that live in this house, so
You go to college?
I would never went to college.
yeah, but not like on campus.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
not like campus college.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm really fucking flabbergasted as to
That
how
women-
the fuck so many people caught herpes
So many ways.
at a festival.
Somebody could have put some shit in one of the vendor carts and they all caught it from. There.
I'm thinking sex.
No.
I'm with Ed.
But then again,
There's no way. Where are all these people fucking?
in the hotels.
Porta potties. The
No,
hotels.
in the hotels.
Yeah, they get wasted during Coachella and then go back
Like-
to the room.
Is dropping acid a thing? They just started doing psychedelics and they just started like,
They still do that.
They had disco biscuits.
what?
That's what they call them, disco.
No, that's old. That's like Bill Cosby stuff.
For sure. I ain't never heard nothing about no fucking disco biscuits.
The
I'm gonna ask my
Quaaludes.
mom.
Yeah, that's what they do. What Bill Cosby?
The Quaaludes.
Yeah,
They call
Oh, Quaaludes. They
I don't
call
know.
disco biscuits?
I don't know what they was called, but I know they called them back in the '60s. Disco
Where the
biscuits.
fuck was? Where were you the first time that you heard disco biscuits?
That's fucking hilarious.
I was like,
I'm prepared to start using it.
disco biscuits.
For
That's
sure, yeah.
I was.
Biscuits. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
I was when Bill Cosby had his trial. That's what I heard of it last year.
So it's new.
No, they
No,
pulled up
that's
like
what
old
they-
documents of what when they were at the party.
Yeah, but they called them disco
yeah,
biscuits.
Yeah.
They was like, "Oh, you want some disco biscuits?"
Yeah.
Like,
That's fucking hilarious.
that's fucking
That was like
hilarious.
the ecstasy of the
Yeah,
'60s.
yeah, that's
Quaaludes,
fucking
yeah, alright,
hilarious. Hey yo,
What else is on my fucking docket? Disco biscuits is nuts.
I'm definitely gonna find a way to use that in
Um,
vocabulary.
Yeah, for sure. Did you see Takeoff from the Migos and Gucci going back and forth on Twitter?
I saw like the opening where he said something about he let them borrow his chain or something, or he gave them chains because their chains were fake,
Because their chains were fake.
and they was like, "Nah, go ahead."
And apparently Offset called Gucci and said that he needed 500 racks. and he gave it to him.
I can see it though.
Me too.
I can see it. I don't see why Gucci would just come out of nowhere and say that if it wasn't
Right.
true. It's Gucci. I don't think he ain't got nothing to gain from that. Nothing to gain.
You think Gucci fucked Cardi B?
He said that? Or you just asking me that? If he said it, then I'm gonna believe it.
There's
If he didn't say it, then
there's
I'm like, no.
There's been some people saying, "Oh yeah, Gucci just mad because he
Nah,
was fucking
I'ma say
Cardi
no.
B." And
Nah,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because Gucci wife seems like she'll fucking kill Cardi B.
but Gucci wife is also very well aware of Gucci's past.
But she's been around through a lot of his past. What I'm saying, I don't like Cardi's new.
Yeah, but
Well,
Cardi
she's
was in
new
the
to
mix
the
for a
music
long time.
game.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah. She was around.
that's what I'm
nigga.
saying,
She's
like,
been around for
I need a time
at
stamp.
least 8 years. At
Mm-hmm.
least.
If he was like New York early and came to the strip club or something, I wouldn't.
Because she had a big following before this.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past.
Just for being fucking.
I wouldn't put it
ratchet
past.
and
She
Bond.
letting them do
I
it.
love
Like it'd be
Cardi
like a
B.
threesome
Fuck
type of
her.
situation. I wouldn't put it past that either. She
True.
fucked
Say it
fat.
again?
She fucked fat Gucci.
Yeah.
It wasn't the after prison clone Gucci. The
What?
Gucci clone. You know everybody saying he a clone.
I thought you. I thought you said cone Gucci.
No,
I was
no.
saying, are you saying
The
he's
ice
shaped
cream-
like a
the-
cone
no,
now?
Well, he do got an ice cream cone on his face.
Is it still there?
I think he got it removed.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta take it off.
That's still nasty.
Who do you think will win a fight between Offset and Gucci?
I think Offset. I think Gucci just gotten too old.
I think Gucci will fuck Offset up.
I think Gucci would like.
That bitch is shaped now.
I think Offset probably got the better hands. I think Gucci is like one of them niggas that'll pick you up and slam you type fighter. I think he'll
I
body
don't-
slam
I
Offset.
disagree. I think Gucci would hit him with the knockout punch. Well, they're both ugly, so this is why we got. This is why we got a girl. This is why we got a girl. Gucci or Offset? Who would you give the kitty up to first?
Who got more money?
Never mind.
That's where we living in today. It's like I gotta have a purpose.
Because if they both ugly, they got to bring
You gotta
something
have
else
something
A
else.
to
lot
the
of
table.
females are attracted to ugly niggas.
Well,
For that, but a lot of ugly niggas got money.
Okay. Okay.
if we saying you got to manage it right,
Yeah, you gotta have.
Okay.
you
So
gotta bring something to the
so
table.
basically, I gotta rephrase the question to BiBi. Who would you lease the coochie out to?
Lease it.
Gucci.
Really? You're older. I figured that you would go after like the trendy dreadhead guy because that's what's popping and shit like that. So yeah, you're all right. I get it. I get
Gucci
it.
keep his mouth shut.
At least he's true to himself. Damn, that question was a fucking backfire.
Now I'm
The
going to
guy-
sound like a gold digger, but whatever.
I don't know a woman who isn't. The guy who got shot when Nipsey got murdered. He's home and he released a statement saying that although he's been basically instructed to do otherwise, he's not going after any fucking compensation for the parole system doing them how they did them. How much truth you find in that?
Wait, what happened? So the one they got, the other victim.
The guy who Nipsey was getting the clothes
The
for
one
and
he was
shit
trying
at
to help.
his store. Yeah.
What's his name?
His name is Kerry Lathan.
Oh, yeah. He was on probation, right?
He was on parole.
Oh, he ended up getting booked again. Like they tried to put him for a violation, right?
He got locked up for a
Yeah,
violation,
okay,
and the powers that be was like, "Nah, yo, let him out." You mean
Yeah,
like,
he
that's
didn't do
fucking
nothing wrong.
ridiculous. And well, technically
Technically,
he did.
What he
Technically, he did because he was around a gang member. And when you get released without being in your own custody, a violation like that is substantial.
Yeah, but we're talking about a gang member who's like
Yeah,
was down with like
that's
the
why-
cops in City Hall. And
That's
and the
why.
Justice
That's
of Peace
that's
and all
why they
types of
was
shit.
that's why they was like, yo, let that man out. But you know, fucking lawyers being vultures and shit like that. A whole bunch of people just fucking tried to latch onto the case, and they're like, no, listen, like you can really fucking be set for life behind this
Yeah,
because
civil
this is such a
lawyers.
whole, this is such a high profile thing. And he's like, man, look,
I lost a
I
friend
ain't
over this.
I ain't never gonna walk again. You mean like
Yeah, he got shot that bad?
yeah, he got paralyzed.
Damn.
Yeah, that shooting paralyzed him. When he got shot, it paralyzed him. So he's like, man, I ain't never gonna walk again.
And I
You
lost a
mean,
friend.
like,
It's like sometimes you be like, I'm not chasing the check after
Yeah,
that.
you mean it was like fuck it. You think it's real?
What's real?
Do you think that he's really gonna leave it alone? I personally think he's full of shit.
I think that for now that's how he feels, but I think when the medical bills start piling up or something, he might reconsider. I think he might go back in and be like, all right. I think he'll try to do it privately and not have like this big public case, where it's like just dragged out through the eyes of the media, so people won't see him as like, yo, you lost your mans and you out here worrying about $1 million, he dead. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, where it just be like, yo, I just want to like go and try to get me a little quick settlement or whatever, and keep it moving without it being like all drawn out in the media. Because the lawyers that's reaching out to him, of course they wanted to be on TV. Of course they want to, because they're trying to get their name out there to have a bigger law firm. It's one of them type of situations. It's like, nah, I ain't trying to help y'all, but.
So he's back in jail now, right?
They let him
No,
out.
he's out.
They let him out? Yeah, because he did like 25 years.
Yeah. And he came out the first day. He didn't see his family or nothing. He went straight to Nipsey.
Yeah.
And when he was taking him into the store to tell him, get whatever you want, I got you. That's when he got murdered. And he got hit too, and it paralyzed him.
That's like Saudi.
I know there was like some
That
conspiracy
is the worst
saying
fucking first day home
I
story
know.
ever.
Yeah, that's Saudi.
Nigga, you lost your longtime friend and you'll never walk again. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's sad.
Um,
I don't know. You think he's full of shit? You think he'll get money?
I think he's full of shit.
I don't think he's full of shit. I think this is how he feels right now.
I'll roll with that.
Yeah.
I'll roll with that.
It's too much. It's too much.
It's too fresh.
Yeah, it's too much media still covering the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, still.
Yeah. Can we? Are we allowed to say that? I mean, it might be time to letting it rest. Because I've been stopped posting about him.
It's never going. It's not going to stop.
I still, I still listen to his music.
Yeah.
I was listening to.
Well,
his
I would listen to music anyway.
Before
that's
he
what
died,
I'm saying.
you
That's,
mean, like, I
that's,
was
that's what
listening
makes
to
it
his
different for me. Like, I listen to shit anyway.
But you mean like I see a lot of fucking people just riding their wave, and
I
it's
think
a little
that-
nauseating.
I think that it's time for the people who didn't personally know him to chill.
Yeah.
But like his family, they could do that for the rest of their life. I
sure.
don't care.
Yeah,
what they
yeah,
do.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
What about the game?
But he personally knew him. I don't know how tight they really were, but he did personally know
Fam,
him.
the game lying. I don't think they was that close.
Or maybe he thought they were that close, and they might not. Like in Nip's eyes, they might not have been. But to him, he maybe dropped him some gems. He made him feel like they was closer.
I don't think they were that close. I really don't. They weren't the same type of people. Nipsey hung around with people who were like him. He was with the CEOs. He was with the motherfucking, not the fucking clout chasing dick like Jake.
Yeah, but
the
he
game
also,
is a clout chasing dickhead.
Yeah, but he also tried to like teach and uplift other people too. So like
he
I
was
said,
younger than Game.
That doesn't mean anything.
You think the game, being from the West Coast and how heavy they are on OG culture, you think that the game was gonna actually accept somebody younger than him trying to school him?
If I'm moving better than you as a man, I should be able to accept it. Period.
You got the game down for that?
I don't know. I
The
don't know
game
him
been a
personally.
fucking bozo for at least 10
I've seen
years
what,
already.
yeah, I've seen what he done in like in his music run. I've seen how
He's-
he portrays that, but
He's riding that wave, yo.
I've also seen him ride for his family too. I've seen how he is with his kids, so I do know he got another side of him as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen him spazzing about trying to make sure he do stuff with his kids too. So I've seen that as well, and that can be the humanity in him on that side.
I've never seen Game to be anything close to a genuine nigga. It was always a plan with whatever Game did, as far as the Meek beef, his music, the fucking Waist Deep movie. You mean like he always had like an ulterior motive
Well, it's
with
always good
him.
to have a plan.
Yeah, but you gonna do it with deceased people and their family and beef. This nigga literally used to just look for beef. He did it with Joe.
But look at the tree that he came from coming into the game. He was under 50.
That's true.
Like that was the lesson plan. Start a beef, get popping, make an album. Start a beef, get popping, drop an album. That was all he knew.
And we see during social media that
That's all it is
controversy.
now, too.
Yeah. Controversy.
Even mumble rappers are starting beefing. Neither one of them are going to rap against each other. Nobody's going to really drop a diss track, but mumble rappers are beefing. Like, why y'all beefing?
Did you see the tweet that Meek put out about mumble rap?
Recently?
Yeah. It was maybe like a week ago. He said, remember I said that I feel like it's about to be over for this mumble rap.
Oh, I did see that on his tweet.
Oh yeah, it's a phase. I've always said the same thing. I always said it's gonna be a phase, cause it doesn't last. It doesn't last long. Cause sound without any quality just becomes like boring and drowning out. So you look for the next person to make the next sound that you like to hear.
Yeah, but it's so easy to get rich off it. Who's to say that? You
Fast
mean
money. It's also so easy to go broke because a lot of them don't have any business sense. They're out here just buying big houses,
That's true,
cars,
too.
and chains, thinking they're gonna be mumble rappers for 10 years when the life expectancy is like 3 to 5 on a mumble rapper.
Good question for you. Who's the Mount Rushmore for the last part of real hip hop?
Like the last, like now, like if it was made
Before-
the last insert of real rappers.
Right before mumble rap got popping. Who was the Mount Rushmore of the rap that we was listening to before that?
Of current artists. I don't want to go back
Current?
and be like Jay and Kumo D and Akira. Like you talking about like
When do you think? No, fuck no.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When do you think that mumble rap really was legit a thing? 05, 06?
No, later than that.
Oh, I was about to say, you better not say
Not
before.
later than that. Probably like
11.
like 11, 12, 13. It hasn't. It's new. It's probably not, and it's only been popular for like 3 years,
Okay, we'll call it 10.
a decade.
2010, right?
Okay, 2010.
From 2010 before that, Mount Rushmore of rap.
It's gonna be Cole, Kendrick, Drake. They all came out at the same time.
Never fucking mind.
What
All
you
right.
asked? I'm trying to. You asked me the question. I was trying to actually figure out your timestamp of how far do I go back of who you talking about.
I just told you.
Jay is on there, but I don't want to be like
Well,
Nas
you
and
know,
M, and it's gonna be the same people. Today it's gonna be the same people from '96. It's gonna be today.
Well,
They're still the best rappers.
the only reason that I asked that is to get your opinion on who is gonna be the people, well, the artists to bring it back. Let's say mumble rap does go away next year, 2020.
It's the same people that I just named. It's still gonna be Drake, Cole, Kendrick, Meek's in there. Maybe Wale gets a better shot at it. Big Sean. All
You
those,
can
it's
get
gonna be
Cole
the-
and Kendrick the fuck
It's gonna
out
be
of
the same.
here.
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
gonna be the same people. Yeah, you just don't like them, but they are the best rappers.
But no, they're not.
They're at the top.
No,
right now. And
they're
Jay,
not.
if he still's around for another 10 years,
Who?
and Jay, he's not going. If he doesn't stop rapping, he's always going to be top tier.
Yeah, for sure. Why the fuck do y'all love Cole and Kendrick so much?
They're good rappers.
No, they're not,
They
yo.
are very good rappers.
Why do y'all keep doing this?
Who raps better than them?
Fam,
Current. What current artists that came out in the last decade, because they're about a decade in, that can rap better than them?
this is where we had the mainstream argument last time. Are we talking
No,
mainstream
I'm talking about
artists?
that can rap
or are
better than them. And can check the boxes, because it's a two-part deal. I got to be able to sell, and I got to be able to rap. To be on Mount Rushmore. I can be a great I could be the best rapper ever, but if I never make it, no one cares.
Pusha T.
He wouldn't be on my Mount Rushmore. He doesn't check enough boxes.
What?
He's not marketable. He's not flashy. He's not out in the public enough. He doesn't sell enough. But he can rap his ass off. He only checks one. Pusha only checks one
Fam,
box.
Do you know how much success?
And he's not that
Do you know how much
entertaining.
mainstream success Pusha's had?
Does he have more than Cole? Does he have more than Kendrick in his short time? Does he have more than Drake in his short time? He doesn't have more than Big Sean in his short time.
But I'm
He doesn't have more than 2 Chainz, and 2 Chainz had to come back to do it.
2 Chainz not whack, bro.
He's not whack, but what I'm saying is, I'm talking about he's 2
He's
Chainz had
very
to fall
fucking
back
slept
for
on.
like 5 years, and then come. But he wouldn't be on my rap Mount Rushmore.
But 2 Chainz ain't fall back for 5 years. He's never taken a 5-year break.
How long was he going after that Duffel Bag Boy shit and rebranded himself and came back as 2 Chainz?
We're not talking about Titty Boy. We talking about
It's the
2
same.
Chainz.
It's the same person.
Yeah, but that was that one break. He hasn't taken a 5-year break
That was like
after that.
5 years.
He hasn't taken a 5-year break after
No,
that.
no. I'm just talking
That was
about,
a long time
I'm talking
ago,
about his
bro.
career in general. I'm not talking about just that the 2 Chainz run.
Fam, he got a master's degree.
So J.
That's
Cole,
what the fuck he was doing.
J. Cole went to college too and still became a rapper. What are you talking about?
Fuck J. Cole.
Lil Pump dropped out of Harvard.
How the fuck did he get in there?
Smart.
Or maybe he has rich parents.
Or both.
I don't got Lil Pump down for being smart.
I do. He making money.
Yeah, from being a dumbass.
But he can be acting and being like it could be an act.
You mean to fucking tell me that you think you can have a fucking intellectual conversation with Lil Pump?
I don't know. Do you
In this fucking new era of everything being surveilled.
I think in private I can. I think in public he has to keep an image and
No.
it'll be a certain way.
Fuck no, you were not about
I'm
to
not
sit
just
here and
making
tell
it.
me.
I'm not just making it into Harvard for real and not having any type of intellect, money or not.
Why? Nigga, I'm Becky from fucking
mom
Full House
doesn't
is
ha-
about to go to jail for putting the fucking kids through college. Why the fuck couldn't his parents do the same? They just didn't get caught.
They didn't have no money to do that. He's the money in his family.
Now,
Period.
since he started being
Harvard
a
not
fucking...
cheap. Harvard not $10,000 a year.
I know,
Like, that
nigga.
shit ain't cheap.
And nobody can just go to Harvard.
Yeah, you still gotta be academically in.
That's why I bought up the fucking I'm Becky thing. Forged transcripts and a couple dollars will get you where you need to go. He ain't had no fucking scholarship.
I think Harvard got
Nigga wasn't an
I think
athlete.
Harvard has a little different standards. I think Yale was probably losing to Harvard. They needed to get some high profile people in. They took the check instead.
There will. I don't think there'll ever be a higher standard held college than Yale.
Yeah, well, now they will be.
No.
Finding out they taking
Who?
them checks. It stains their standings and what's
No.
what,
All they
because
gotta-
it's like
all they
who
gotta-
was really that good.
All
Like,
they gotta do is
if I can
replace
pay
the
to get in,
administrative staff. That's all they gotta
if
do.
I can pay to
And
get in,
boom,
I can pay
back
for my
goes
grades.
everything
You
normal.
know what I'm saying? It's one of them kind of things. Like if I can pay to get in, I can also pay for my grades for sure. So are your students that smart graduating from there, or did they just pay off the professor to get an A?
We haven't gotten that far yet, bro.
Well, what I'm saying is now, but that one situation opened the floodgates for those conversations. You don't have that at Harvard, so now it's like, I'm not going there. I might not learn shit.
Yeah,
I
they
guess.
tainted the image of
Yeah.
being the Ivy League.
Yeah.
Pac mom died.
Yeah, rest in peace. I
That
saw
sucks.
that shit. I really was like, wow, that's crazy.
I thought she was gonna live to be like fucking 97 or some shit
Yeah,
like
I
that,
thought
just
was gonna be
because she
around
seemed
for
like so.
super long. Like earthy.
Yeah, fucking earthy.
Yeah. Me too. I was like, wow.
She just fucking drops out of nowhere. That's nuts.
Yeah.
I ain't even hear
She
any
was
reports.
64?
I think she was like 69 or
69.
69.
69, yeah.
I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That's young.
That's young in today's standards of.
Well, that's young for her being like in that era. Like the food is
Yeah.
trash now today.
Yeah.
I mean, like I figured that things would be different. Does anybody know how the fuck she died? I didn't read anything
Heart
about it.
attack?
I just saw the headline and then I was like, I'm not reading.
No,
this.
I read it.
It didn't say.
Didn't say
It
anything.
didn't say like natural causes or anything.
Mm-mm.
Maybe they don't know. Maybe just her she passed away, but they don't have access to
What?
her medical records.
They don't know.
Some people don't. You don't know immediately. Like
They
you
don't
just,
disclose
sometimes
because
you
they
just
have
wanna-
to investigate.
But sometimes you just want to be first to report it, so you don't get all the information. You know she did, so I just report that.
You know she did.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, it's
Oh,
really
the
how it is
platform,
now.
the platform, the
platform.
platform. Oh, all right,
The
all right,
platform.
all right,
They're
all right,
like,
all
we
right.
know she passed.
I thought you were saying that you mean like her fucking
No,
ge-
yeah.
her
Like
death
the
was
platforms,
generally
yeah.
inconclusive and shit
Yeah,
like
they
that.
just want to be first to report the news so they can get the clicks. So they don't get all the information, but they did know she passed away, and then they'll come back and like edit the article or just drop a whole new article. Like we just got more inside information on. You know what I mean? That's all we. That's where we at now. That's why shit hit the media so fast. You can be like, what? And then like you wait a week later and be like, oh, here's the details. You be like, the fuck? Microwave.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, that's-
yeah,
That's where
for
we at.
sure.
Oh,
What? Oh, no, that was my man calling me. Remy got locked up for punching a bitch in the face.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Let's be fucking politically correct here.
Now, what's crazy about it is I heard. Didn't Joe say like they were performing at some concert or some shit? Didn't he say that on his show? Was that him or I was reading something?
They
One
was
of the two
taping
saying
or something.
one of the two like they were taping for some
Well,
some
they
event
they
or
do
something.
they do State of the Culture together.
No, but they weren't taping that. They were saying
Okay.
Remy was like at a performance or something. I want to say they were talking about it on Joe's platform. If not, I saw or read it somewhere else that's what she was doing. But the report from her camp keeps saying that she was home nursing. So now I'm
And
like,
she got video footage.
yeah. So now I'm like, shit. I'm like, at first I was like, I don't think Remy would do anything to go back to jail because that's what she went to jail for damn near the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So, it's
I
like,
got Remy punching that bitch in the face.
I do too, but I don't got it. I don't have her doing it like to the point where somebody gonna come back and like try to sue. Cause the girl got a civil lawyer and shit like that, so she's definitely chasing bread.
So why make it a legal? You mean?
Because if I
Is she done her parole?
I think so. I think she's off. I think
Because she made bail.
yeah, I think she's.
I don't know how New York works, but in PA, if you on
Yeah,
parole,
yeah.
it ain't no bill. They
Yeah,
dropping the
going-
dipsy
yeah,
on you
she's
from
off.
the
I
gun
think she, I
bust.
think she was talking about it on State of the Culture one time. She's like, because she's completely off her papers. She had like a party or something about it. She was like celebrating like I'm officially off my papers, but it's just I don't know. I don't see her fucking her life up like that again. But the thing about it, she's
punching
an
the
easy
bitch in the
target.
face?
She's an easy because she know where it can lead her because of her history.
Nah,
It's like one of them things
if
where
she's
it's
off
like-
paper, she did that shit.
That's what I'm
She
saying. But
did
I
that
don't
shit.
think
She
wanna,
just got it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and she's
saying.
not gonna want to do
And she
something.
got a brand new baby. Like I don't think.
Fam,
You know what I'm saying?
get the fuck out.
Unless it was like she said something about my kids, and I'm like,
I ain't on papers. I didn't know that she was off papers.
yeah, I think
I'm off papers. I'm telling you. Fuck you talking about?
that girl chasing bread though, man. I don't care if she did it.
Man, give her 15 grand, tell her shut the fuck up. Go on about your business, Remy.
I don't
Remy
care if she
needs
did
some goons to do her dirty work for her already.
it.
How the
I
fuck she
don't-
gonna get goons? The goons are scared of her.
That's That's probably good though. You gonna do what the fuck I said, do, or you gonna have to answer to me? That's how you really want your good.
Bro, I wouldn't talk back to Remy. Remy say something, I'd be like,
You got it. You right.
that's a hard bitch.
She
Yeah,
always keep that shit real. Yeah, I don't know, man. Fuck that.
And
girl.
maybe that's why
Fuck
they're
I look
accusing
like.
her, though.
Fuck that girl.
I'm full of shit. I will knock
that.
Remy the fuck out
You
and
ain't-
Papoose.
You ain't knocked out. You'll go after Pat though. I don't got you hitting Remy.
What you mean, nigga? I'm domestic will. Fuck you talking about?
You're a liar. Edit
Knock Remy and Pat the fuck out.
Edit point 61.
Ain't no motherfucking edit point, nigga. Man, listen. I beat the shit out of Papoose and Remy at the same fucking time. Fuck them.
Papoose might know karate on the low.
He stood on the banister. Nigga stood on the banister, was like, nigga look like a genius. I mean, you gotta be some type of ninja to get a haircut with it fitted on.
Oh man.
I don't know. Fuck all that. But in case they do got hands that are better than mine, fuck out of here. Got me shot. 6ix9ine. Due home in September. What you got?
Snitch.
Of course he's a snitch.
That's it. That's all I
Are
got.
people gonna listen to his music?
Is he gonna make music?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Nah, people gonna listen.
You don't think he's gonna make music?
No. I'm saying at first I was saying no, I wouldn't listen. I'm like, I mean, people aren't gonna listen.
Nigga,
then
I'ma listen to it.
In the instant, I was like, people will. Because
I'ma listen to
one,
it.
they want to see if he's gonna say any. The early music, people are gonna flock to.
The what?
The early music, the early releases, everything he releases 1st.
Mhm.
After that, he's done.
You mean he's
I don't
not,
think so.
he's not gonna be in protective custody?
He can still drop music. Yeah. Get a studio.
Witness protection, not protective custody.
Yes, witness
Yeah,
protection.
he's gonna be a wet with a studio.
Yeah, for sure. Would you listen to it? Cause you're not in the streets or whatever. You mean, like, hey, fuck it. The snitch nigga made some music. Let me
Even
tune
if
in.
but you want to listen to see if he's gonna just reference.
I
what
feel
happened to him.
bad for him because I think if I was in his position, I would snitch too.
But you're not in the streets. It's okay for you to feel like that.
Okay, yeah, that's a oath.
But
in the
he
street.
claimed to be in the streets. Although I don't give a fuck about, principles as far as the streets go and shit like that. I mean, I do. But I want to hear what the fuck this nigga got to say for himself.
Here's let's go back real quick to the big the trial shit. How big do you think Treyway is? The gang itself.
Oh, I don't fucking know. It might have been like 15 niggas, maybe.
Here's where I'm going with that. Because remember when we talked about it and everything was going on, they was fucking his baby mom, and they were trying to kill him.
And they robbed him for a lot of money.
Right, and they sold like $2 million. So you got to think if the gang is small, if I can just get all these niggas off the street and come back out and do, because they going away for real. You know what I'm saying? If I can just get all these niggas off the street,
I don't even believe that.
And come back out and be okay, like I feel safe.
I think all them
safe enough to move.
I think all them Treyway niggas, even the boy Shotty, I don't think anybody's getting any more than 15 years.
Yeah, but even so,
they still away.
Even if I had 15 years to feel kind of safe, just in my life, not even like
6ix9ine got rich in 1 year, so
you know what I'm saying?
he can be a billionaire in 15 if he keeps going the way
then
that
I'll
it went
just like
for.
and like 6ix9ine was not going to be around for a decade, rapping like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was going to have to change at some point.
I don't know, yo.
He wasn't going to be around.
I really feel like
rapping how he rapped.
He would have. He might have had to get rid of the rainbow hair, but that music that he was putting out, I'm rolling with that shit lasting a decade.
You can't roll with it.
How?
You can't roll with it because you think hip hop. I mean, you think rock and roll's dead, and that's almost what he did. Is like the equivalent of rock and roll being in hip hop.
6ix9ine was the Puerto Rican DMX.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No,
Mexican.
he
Mexican. My bad. Mexican.
Not even that. I don't care what his nationality is. DMX can rap. It's a difference.
Yeah.
I don't know, yo.
You don't know if DMX can rap, or you don't know if they're comparison.
I'm not rolling with that comparison not being legit.
It's highly inaccurate.
How?
Because DMX actually was at one time people were saying DMX was better than Jay-Z. No one's ever said that 6ix9ine was better than anybody, even in his class. They just like, no, he's different. He's not Uzi because they rap different. Everybody's different now. He can't even be compared to anybody.
Uzi man like this and doing shoulders like this.
Oh, actually, I'm lying.
They
compared him to Bobby Smurda. That's the only person I ever compared
I'll never
him to.
understand that. They rap different.
But both of them couldn't really rap good. That's why they were comparing them. And the stuff they talk about was similar.
And they both got caught by talking.
They just rapped about the
rapping
gang affiliation
and got themselves locked up. Yeah.
But that's the only person that ever compared styles to.
I don't think he would have made it 10 years either.
Nah, he wasn't going to make it.
I think he needed to make
5.
Yeah. He needed to make other investments.
Y'all bugging.
I'm not bugging. Nah, he's not.
Fam, I hate snitches. I still listen to 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
I like his music now. I like it. I don't think it's gonna.
It's not gonna last. You're not gonna listen to it 5 years from now.
Maybe.
Bitch, I'm silly.
You're not gonna listen to it like religiously. You might listen to it to want to feel like you're in a moment 5 years from now. Like, yo, I remember. Or come on and you turn it up like, oh, I remember when this.
Tell him, shut up, suck a dick. That nigga Ebro, he your bitch.
Yeah,
just
they might not even be playing it on the radio
on a young nigga dick.
I don't even think it's gonna be on like
music,
old school hip hop. I don't even think it's gonna be.
I think the Spanish part of him might last longer.
I get that's the worst part of his fucking music.
That might be the only part that can save him.
Yeah.
He about to go to.
I'm about sick of y'all
rapping with Don Omar and them. Wisin and Yandel.
Them niggas still around?
Probably, I don't know.
The reason
you know they got the fucking Spanish rappers with the fucking long pointy tip nails now and shit. God. That's a bad joke.
That's just crazy.
Those your peoples. Man, listen, I'm
just own it.
I'm from Yugoslavia, nigga. I ain't rolling. These niggas is fucking tripping, dog.
And they painted.
Yeah.
Oh, he might be into extracurricular activities.
Man, making a little extra use out of those pointy nails, perhaps.
Too much for me.
Hey, man, listen. I ain't here for none of that shit. I never listened to the fucking reggaeton shit anyway.
I did, even though I couldn't understand it. That shit was
It was 2 songs that I listened to. The De Botellón and El Fasante. Them 2 joints was lit. Other than that,
obviously I don't know any titles. But I would hear the song and mumble it like I know it.
What else?
Same beat all the time though.
Yeah.
So unoriginal.
And every bar ends with ato. So
Gotta make it rhyme.
no other word in Spanish
They had to make it rhyme.
ends with ato. And if you translate it
It don't
in
rhyme at
English,
all.
it doesn't fucking rhyme at all.
That's cool.
Fucking terrible.
I deal with it.
What I got? Canelo and Danny Jacobs. Did you watch the fight? Do you watch
No.
boxing?
I do sometimes, but I didn't watch that fight.
You watch the fight?
I saw the.
Highlights.
No, I saw like round 6 and on. I missed like most of the beginning.
Half the fight.
Yeah. I heard Canelo was whooping his ass in the beginning though. That's what I heard. I heard the beginning of the fight like Canelo was just outboxing you. That's all I saw up and down my timeline.
That's not all the way accurate. Jacobs clearly took 3 and 5, but he didn't do anything else at any other point in the fight.
Nah. Canelo.
I'm lying.
Canelo's good. Man.
10th and 11th, Jacobs was fucking rumbling.
Those are there, but
He was rumbling
because he needed them Jones.
Yeah,
He needed them
yeah.
Jones.
After round 7, I pretty much said that he had to knock Canelo out.
Yeah.
But the 11th round, he was close. He was close to knocking him out, but it was too little, too late.
Canelo. I
don't like Canelo. I can't stand Canelo Alvarez. I can't stand that nigga.
I like him. I like the kid.
I don't like him.
He's never gonna get his Floyd rematch, but I like the kid. Floyd not fighting him no more. It's
Floyd
over.
not fighting anybody anymore.
He gonna fight somebody. He gonna pick somebody to get another 100 million. But he's not fighting. It's not
Fuck
gonna be
him,
Canelo.
yo.
It's not gonna be
I
Canelo.
hope that nigga get ran over by a fucking horse.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. I like him.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's wrap this podcast up. I'm not about to sit here
I
and
like
go into another fucking Floyd hate spiel. Episode 31.
31.
31. Nothing. I got nothing. Yeah. See you niggas next Sunday. Well, Monday, because
Monday.
it comes out on SoundCloud on Monday. You can watch this on Tuesday. Yeah.
Keep up with the rollout.
Ed got a flower shirt on.
It's all right, man.
Oh, he just
It's
had
all
to, right?
Yeah.
I thought he
That's good.
forgot about it.
No. Ed got a
Come
flower
on, man.
shirt
It's
on.
Cinco de Mayo, yo. You
He
came
in
here
his-
with OE. You supposed to bring Coronas.
Nigga, you
And
drinking
tacos.
Nigga,
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
drinking
saying.
fucking apple Ciroc with Mott's
Apple juice. Apple
Fuck
on
outta
apple.
here.
This shit popping.
with a flower shirt on. You just tropical
I'm
as shit
festive.
today.
I'm festive.
Man, fuck y'all.
I'm festive.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. BiBi, anything you want to close out with?
No, I'll catch me next week with.
Solid. We up out this joint. Episode 31, we the fuck out. Let's get out of here.
See you
I gotta
next week.
pee.
Bye. Me too.